we spent 22 years of our life together. Um, it was kind of funny because I was talking to one of my dispatchers who's here, and I always tease my girls because, I'm a very serious kind of guy. So once in a while, I'll throw a joke or two there. And my dispatchers are 27 years old. And I said, you realize that Ricardo and I have been together since you were 5 years old. It's a very long time. We went through some wonderful times. We went through health issues together. Um, we enjoyed life to the fullest. I don't have a single regret of what we did. Um, he was the kindest, gentlest, most unassuming person that I have ever met or will ever meet. Um, we had obviously what a lot of people saw was that there was a large age difference, but our interests were the same. In fact, we met at a party in 1999 for somebody's birthday at a time where both the Yankees and the Mets were having tremendous seasons. And on that day, there was a huge earthquake in Turkey. And like I said, we didn't know each other, but conversations about geography, sports, kind of led us to, well, we hit it off, ended up going to dinner maybe a couple of weeks later. And that was the beginning of a 22-year relationship. To tell you a very funny story, like I said, there was an age gap. And the
Did
first
you
night
did you
that we
say
went
miss?
out, he actually lied
No.
to me about his age. And what you would expect, usually people take off years. He actually added 5 more years to try and turn me off from trying to pursue a relationship because he saw where I was going with it. That didn't matter to me. That did not matter to me. Um, and then about 4 years later, I started working at New York Hospital of Queens, now New York Presbyterian, and I met so many of you who are on this call now. And there was a relationship that got formed over the years where um, many of us who are on this call became family, and he was accepted into that family just like everyone else. Um, Nobody ever made a difference to him. Nobody ever had anything bad to say about him. He truly enjoyed when sometimes he would come over and would have lunch with us at the table. And, you know, thank goodness I was the normal one on the table. Um, and we shared so many great times together, barbecues out on Long Island, traveling, fantastic times that I would not change for anything. I would not change for anything. People here from my softball world, from my soccer world, God only knows how many different cities we went to, how many anecdotes we could probably tell about everything that went on. And yes, I'm very sad that he's gone. Um, the nights are very long right now, but I wouldn't change it for anything. The 22 years we had together, I wouldn't change them for anything because we loved each other, because we gave the best that each of us had, and because I can promise you that he may be gone physically, but he'll be forever with me here. And there will not be a day that he won't be with me. And I started making a list of people who, honestly, between his passing, my health issues, all hitting at the same time, it would have been impossible for me to get through this. Um, that list started to grow so much that I cannot even share it because I don't want to leave anybody out. But there was, from the day that I kind of announced what his health was on uh, January 2nd until today, the number of people that have called me, reached out to me, texted me, messaged me, every way of communication that you have. And I don't mean that they reached out to me once. I mean every single day. Every single day. Some of you guys 2, 3 times a day. There's my wellness calls. There's my, hey, how are you doing? There's the waking up to the phone constantly going off, checking in that I'm okay. Do I need anything? I'll come over. It doesn't matter what time it is. Call me. I mean, all of you have been amazing. Amazing. I could have never, never, ever, ever gotten through this. And the list is so long, like I said, that I would be overwhelmed and I would feel horrible leaving anybody out. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And like I said, he may be gone physically, but he'll be right here forever. So if anybody would like to say anything, Robert, this might be a time for you to maybe open the chat a little bit
Sure.
and then we'll share some pictures.
Yeah, there are a lot of reflections in the chat right now. If anybody who put a reflection in the chat wants to actually talk about that reflection, now's a good time to do so.
Maybe if they raise their hand, you can unmute them.
I believe they can unmute themselves.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hi, this is Kathy and Bill. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Kathy. Hey, Bill.
I was so happy when you told me that you were going to get a tattoo of a cardinal. And I, like I mentioned to you, I think the cardinal is such a good connection because a cardinal means that it's a sign from heaven. And being that he was a Cardinals fan, I think the connection is so wonderful. And just to let you know, you're going to continue getting your wellness calls. Unfortunately, I missed out on yesterday. I apologize. But you're going to continue getting the wellness calls. And we love you very much. And we're here for you if you need us. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Alex. It's Mike D'Antonio, and Jordan is here with me as well. One of the highlights of our life together was your wedding. We loved being at your wedding. We loved seeing you and Ricky so happy and so much in love. We loved your flash mob. That was great. But personally, my memories of Ricardo, of course, on the softball field. And what a wonderful man, full of knowledge and just a love of everything, a love of knowing everything, particularly sports, but other things as well. And while everyone thought he was quiet, if you really knew him, he wasn't that quiet. You just had to get him talking about what he liked to talk about, and he always made me feel good to be around. And I'm really so sorry that this has happened, Alex. And you know, I wish I was back in New York and we could be closer to you today. Unfortunately, we're down here in Florida, but we're sending our love, and you know, if we can do anything for you, please let us know.
Thank you, Mike. Just so everybody gets to know each other a little bit. Bill and Kathy are friends that go back to when I started at New York Hospital of Queens, and they've been like family from day one. Mike D was my first softball coach. I had never played the game, and he took a chance on me. We hit the field for him. Again, a long time ago, maybe about 15 years ago, and Ricardo kind of became his official scorekeeper. Yeah, and this is who these people are and how many years we go back. So thank you to both of you for your support.
If they're honest with us or not,
Hey.
always do the best anyway.
Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hey.
Forthright.
How you doing, buddy?
How are you, Nick?
Okay, how you feel?
Just realize that you're not gonna
Doing okay, doing okay. Thank you for being here.
I just figured it out.
What's that?
I just figured it out. Billy's not here to help me.
Oh, you should have gotten Brian.
Yeah, no, I said help me.
Yeah. Nick goes back a long way with me to at work as well, and Nick has been and is in the same position that I am about losing a life partner. And
Yeah.
so, if there's somebody who knows the pain, it's him.
It's a crappy
And
being. I don't like
and
this.
and I know we'll support each other as time goes by. I'm pretty sure of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You know?
Yeah.
The link is down below in the description.
Okay.
Donovan,
Transport.
That was funny.
I'm going to speak on behalf of our table family, which I see there's many of us on, because I know none of you are going to speak on behalf of us. So I figure I'll jump in, and I'm expecting Barbie to jump in as well.
I was waiting for David.
Yeah, not likely. He's laughing. Anybody who doesn't know, we have a solid table family at work that we used to have lunch pre-COVID almost every day. And Ricardo was a big part of that.
Hey, Cynthia, put his hands in.
I just want to say
Hands in.
we
And-
love you and we're here to support you. And we'll always miss him, okay? And I'll always be David's daughter, just saying.
Yes, yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I mean, the table, everybody called me every single day, morning, evening, night, word of support. I mean, every single. I have no words for the support that I receive from all of you. Even though those that have me blocked manage to call me on an everyday basis.
We love you, Alex.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Okay, Alex, I'm ready.
Donovan, go ahead.
Yeah, my two favorite memories. I remember one time he was by the desk, and I was sitting there watching him, making sure he doesn't run off and stuff. And I gave him a piece of paper, and I told him, "Listen, write down all the cities and towns in Puerto Rico." And amazingly, he had about 30 cities and town on the paper.
Mm.
And I'm also miss every time I used to come in the office. I used to say hi to him, talk to him for a little bit. And then I kept getting him with the hand sanitizer in his hand, and he kept falling for it. So I'm going to miss that, man. Ricardo was a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you gained the guardian angel, so you'll be all right. He'll take care of you.
And you took care of his chocolate. Remember his chocolate?
It's candy, right?
It's chocolate, yes. Yes. So Donovan has been the dispatcher work partner for literally, as he was there before. He's the only person that I work with at the hospital that was there before me. And again, he has been through his ups and downs lately with family issues, and the support that we have for each other, I think, is unequal. The support I've gotten from him work-wise the last couple of weeks, I couldn't ask for a better work partner. I could not ask for a better work partner. So, Dee, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi, Alex. It's Jackie.
Jackie, how are you?
I'm good. So, Alex, I remember Ricardo just sitting at that table right next to your desk. And every time I passed, I would tease him and tell him, I'm going to get you into volunteer one day. And he would just laugh. He's such a sweet man. Gentle soul.
Thank you, Jackie. He was. Yeah, he wore his red jacket for you.
Yes, he did.
He wore his red jacket for you.
Yes, we're here for you if you need anything at all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Alex, sending my prayers to you. I know Ricardo, when he used to sit next to the table, he used to come up with stories about the cat and how he used to wait for you patiently to go bowling or to his appointments. I remember Ricardo as a kind soul, funny, and you guys were a perfect match.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you. Yeah, the cat, as badly, I believe it or not, as badly as I have taken this, the cat took it worse. The cat was away, well, because I was in the hospital and he was in the hospital. The cat was away. She came back home Tuesday night. The first thing she did, she used to get mad at us when we sent her away and wouldn't talk to us for a couple of hours. She came in on Tuesday, and I'm telling you, I'm convinced she knew what happened. She went to his recliner, sat there for a couple of, and then started crying like I never heard her before. It, it was so real how she just sat there crying for about an hour. And ever since, I mean, this is like what, the third day she's here, she will not leave that seat. She just sits there and will not leave that seat. It's kind of crazy to see, but she knows it. She knows it.
We love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Liz.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Just sending our condolences to you and your family. The New York Ramblers Soccer Club, send their condolences. We always was happy to see you and Ricardo, especially Ricardo, on the sideline cheering us on. It was great memories. We love him. I notified the Ramblers about what happened, and we had a little group chat, and they also send their condolences. So be well, Alex, okay? You'll be
Thank
okay.
you, Larry.
All right.
Thank you, Larry. Larry and Steve and Ricardo and I go back, wow, to when I first joined the Ramblers in 1990. No, I'm sorry, 2001. And one of the highlights every year used to be the New Year's Eve party over at Steve and Larry's. And I was always scheduled to work at 7 a.m. on January 1st. So it was the ball drop, let's get out of here. But it was such a great time to spend with guys that we spent so much time on the field or traveling or wherever. Beautiful, beautiful time, Steve and Larry. Thank you so much for all those memories.
You're welcome.
Hey, Alex. It's me, Louis and Jeannie.
Hey, Lou, how are you?
All right. Once again, my heart goes out to you. Words can't express the way I'm feeling right now. But if you ever need anything, we're close. If I could do anything, you need a ride or anything, just pick up the phone. And I'll be there.
Thank you.
It's available all the time, Alex.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad that you're feeling better, and you're out of the hospital. My husband said he would have died if something happened to you. We were praying so hard for you that you got better, because he
listen, this damn death,
that you're well.
This damn COVID has brought enough death. We don't need death anymore.
Yes.
We need to be able to finally beat this thing. I mean, don't wish this on anybody. I actually don't wish this on anybody.
I don't want to be a nuisance and call you every day, but I would love to hear your voice every day.
Nobody's a nuisance. Nobody's a nuisance, guys. Nobody's a nuisance. Thank you so much.
This is Miri. I am the wife of Angie. She is Ricardo's niece, and here is Oscar also. We are from Puerto Rico and part of the family that Ricardo had in Puerto Rico. I want to thank you, Alex. We want to thank you because you gave him such a beautiful life. You gave him, made his dreams come true. And you both give such a wonderful example of what love means and what a wonderful relationship. So I'm so sorry that you have to go through this, but he was so lucky to have you. Thank you. In the name of his family from here.
Thank you. We were very lucky to have each other. We complemented each other very well. And we always had love. We never had jealousy. We never had anything other than love for each other. And that's something that, you know, we couldn't buy anywhere. We couldn't buy anywhere. It was the most wonderful gift we have. We may not have been um, models, we may not have been rich, but the love that we had trumped everything else.
And it's an example to us all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Ricardo, it's Ricardo. I wanted to let you know that my parents, my mom, my stepdad, send their condolences. Huge hug. I've always, ever since I met Ricardo, he was such a loving and giving soul, such a beautiful light. And we always laughed that we had the same name. So that was always a thing between us. And I've always enjoyed and cherished every moment we had. He's a great person. I'm so glad that I got to meet you. My brother introduced me to you so I could meet Ricardo. And like you said, he's always, physically he's not here, but he'll always be with us mentally in our hearts. And just talking about him, he still lives on.
Yeah. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, and thank your parents.
And my brother sent you a big hug. He feels bad that he couldn't make it because of work, but also as well.
No problem. Thank you so much to your whole family. And yep, yeah, like you say, he may not be here physically, but he'll be, at least for me, he'll be here forever.
He'll always be with you.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Christine, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I just wanted to say it was such nice. It was such a pleasure to know him. He was always so nice to have. You know, I miss everybody at the hospital, but he's one of them. And you know, when we were at dinner last month, I was like, yeah, next year it'll be a lot better. Hopefully, a lot different. So I'll definitely miss him.
Yeah. Christine was 5 years old when Ricardo and I met.
4 years old.
4 years old. She's gonna rub it in. She's gonna rub it in.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
I just want to say that you're the first person I met when I came to the hospital, and I love you like a brother. I miss you, and I miss Ricky. I just had to say something because I love you that much.
Thank you, Dave. And if you guys know Dave, and Dave, I don't mean to put you on the spot,
but you will.
But that was really big for Dave, right there.
That was big.
That's love right there.
That was big.
Dave is not somebody who
loves
talks.
you.
So to hear Dave say something, to hear Dave talk, I know how far from inside it comes, because you know that's who he is. And again, yes, I was the first person that you met in the hospital. And you've been one that has literally called me every night, every single night. You've been there for me. And you know, we all have different personalities, and to hear from you, it was extra special, because I know who you are, I know how you are, and I know how much it meant to you to call me. So thank you so much for that.
I love you. I love you, buddy.
Thank you. Love you too.
Alex, it's Amanda from Royal Star.
Hey, Amanda, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Okay.
Good. Good.
Thank you for being here.
Well, we're all here, I think. And I just wanted to, on behalf of the rest of the board, tell you that we love you so dearly, and you have not been a part of our family for very long, but you were almost instantly a part of our family, if you know what I mean. And I'll never forget when you texted me and asked if you could bring your friend to rehearsal, and the subsequent conversation that night where I explained that not only was I married to a woman, but we had other members of our group and of our board who were in similar situations, and just the instant connection and the love and between you two and of us for you, and seeing you perform and hearing you sing, and we just love you. And we are really sorry that you're going through this, but really happy that you're a part of our life and our family so that we can be there for you during it.
Thank you so much. You guys were, I mean, for those that don't know, I got involved in community theater last year. I have no idea how they put up with me, but it's been a fantastic experience because I met some tremendous people who were just very welcoming, very. I can't even describe how good they were to me, and it's been an experience that at 53, 54, I never thought that I would be taking part of, but becoming a kind of a new part of my life. And he enjoyed so much seeing the musical numbers and seeing the progress of going from this to putting the full production together. It was actually a very, very nice thing to see, nice thing to do. And I thank you guys for being so welcoming to both me and him.
We love you.
Thank you.
Hey Alex, it's Kiki.
Hey Kiki.
Just want to say that it would be weird that the space behind me is empty, but I know that his spirit is with us, and he will always, look after you. And I'm glad that you are okay and that you're home. And I know that in my heart, Ricardo's the one that got you through. And I just want you to be strong for him. I'm here for you. I love you whenever you need me. And I'm definitely going to miss him defending me every time you tease me, calling me rude. And that I have an attitude like Bagheera. And he will always defend me. But I'm sure that he'll join in all the jokes with us in spirit in the office.
Yeah. So Nakia and I shared the office in the hospital, and once COVID hit and there was no place to leave Ricardo, nobody that was safe to come to the house, I had to make the decision, that to bring him to the hospital with me. And the three of us ended up sharing space. And Nikia was always fantastic in being supportive of the whole situation, being engaging with Ricardo, being if I had to step upstairs to a meeting or something, just keeping an eye on him. And he really liked her, her personality. I may have known to tease her once or twice, and like she said, she always defended him. He always defended her. But it was all part of the having fun during the workday. So Kiki, thank you for everything you did for me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and it was a pleasure, to meet Ricardo, and just the way you guys love and care for each other, the way that you cared for him to his very last is very inspiring. And I know we all wish that our partners will do the same for us.
Hey, Alex.
Hey there. Hey, how are you?
Good. Hey, I just want to say, you are in my prayers each night. Ricardo I think, actually has spent the past year with us in the office. And I almost say he's the fourth manager. We had to put him on the payroll. But he's, we would have our discussions in the office. And when I'm thinking that Ricardo is just, not paying attention to anything, he starts laughing along with us. And I'll always remember those jokes where I'm like, oh, look, Ricardo's right in it with us when we're in the office and, having our laughs. And I just want to say, just the love that you had for him, really, really showed just being, with me just being married and seeing how you are with him. That's just what anyone who's married would, long for, that they'll have a partner that they can just share with, the way you and him shared each other's time and interests. And, I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss not seeing him. And, it's hard because we went through COVID together, the peak of it, and he was right there with us. So, I'm just so sorry for your loss, and, my heart goes out, and, I'm here for you, anything you need.
Yeah. For those who may not know Nadine is my current director. We started working together in 2012, at which point she said she was here for a short time. And here we are 8 years later. Nadine has been incredibly supportive. There hasn't been a morning that my phone hasn't rang from her to find out, am I okay? Do I need anything? She was tremendously supportive of having Ricardo in the office, which not every manager would have been. There was never any kind of point to where I was made to feel uncomfortable. On the contrary, every time that I needed something, she was supportive of whatever I needed. Made my life a lot easier. Having that kind of support. When we were talking about it yesterday, when I go back to everything that we've had, three joint commissions, my wedding, her wedding, you had 2 children since, and this is only in a short 8-year span. It gives you an idea how much 22 years meant to be with Ricardo. But I have no words to express to you the thanks that I have for your support through everything, through the COVID thing, through everything, and now through this period of hardship and mourning. Thank you so much for everything you did for me.
Alex, I mean, just working with Alex, everybody, just the amount of participants who are here just to show you their love. I mean, really, it's you, Alex, just the type of person that you are. It's really what you exude, which make people want to go out of their way for you. Your character, just, you really lighten up like my day, the office, you and Ricardo, just seeing just everything about you is why, like, I support you, why everyone else is on this call supporting you, calling to make sure you're okay. Those of you who don't know, like, when, like, I called Alex, and if he didn't pick up that phone when I found out he had COVID, when he didn't answer his phone, and, Alex always answers his phone no matter what. Like, I'm calling in the brigades, and I'm calling everyone to find out, where is he? It's not like him. I'm calling, like, get the wellness check and knock down the door to go get him. So that's just how much, I care for Alex, and I just feel as though everyone who's on this call feels the same way. If they don't hear, they're ready to, move mountains to find out where you are. And, I think I speak for myself and everyone else, like, we're gonna be here for you. It's gonna be a one foot in front of another, but we'll be here walking alongside with you.
We love you, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Robert, maybe you want to play some of the pictures that you have?
You got it. 1 second.
I mean, you're gonna see pictures from way back before I had gray hair. There goes his chocolate shirt.
Alex.
Hello.
Papo, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, estoy viendo la fotografía que salió lo de nosotros, también con mis hijos. Alex, es demasiado fuerte. Para mí, primero que nada, darte las gracias por darle tanta felicidad a tío, que tú sabes que nosotros lo queríamos muchísimo, igual que a ti. Gracias por hacerlo feliz, estar con él, compartir la vida con él. Te lo agradecemos, te lo debemos, qué sé yo, qué decirte. Gracias, Alex. Y tú sabes que lo queríamos demasiado. Eso. Yo tengo una anécdota de él hace muchos años. Yo estuve en el ejército, por la Guardia Nacional en el 70, 21. No lo veíamos a menudo porque tú sabes que él vivió toda la vida allá. Pero esa vez me licenciaron a los 2 meses de estar en Fort Polk, Luisiana. Cogimos un avión, me llevaron a Nueva York para licenciarme. Y estuve con tío y Titi Flores esos días, uno de mis tiempos mejores. Él me enseñó todo Nueva York, la pasé con él, compartimos muchísimo. Eso de esas anécdotas, de esos tiempos tan buenos. Tío era inmejorable como tío, era demasiado querido por nosotros. Todavía no nos recuperamos de lo que ha pasado. ¿Qué te digo? No sé qué más decirte. Gracias, Alex, por todo, por darle tanta felicidad, tío.
No hay que agradecer, lo que tú me hiciste fue amor y nada más.
Yo lo sé. Las veces que vinimos y compartimos, ¿te acuerdas cuando fue a la playa contigo, allá a la playa de la Casa del Combate? ¿Te acuerdas? Todas esas cosas buenas se pasaron con él y muchas más. La pasamos muy bien. Nos va a hacer falta siempre. Lo recordaremos siempre, Alex, y a ti también.
Gracias.
Gracias a ti, Alex. Gracias. He visto. Bueno.
Nice hair.
And that is not one of my favorite pictures.
Nice hair.
You're not going to live that one down.
No, I know.
Yeah.
This is the pictures. How many people remember us just sitting on the softball field?
Alex, how did you ever let him wear a Yankee cap? Come on, dude.
Hey, listen. We were the house divided. We were a house divided.
Come on, dude.
I knew I loved Ricardo.
We're a house divided.
Cardinals is okay. Yankees,
Yeah. Listen, he loved his Yankees and he loved his Cardinals. He loved his Thurman Munson and his Stan Musial. Those were his two favorite players. And that red jacket of his is never going anywhere. That red jacket of his will be with me forever.
Don't forget his Roadrunners.
And his Roadrunners, yes. This
Hey,
is a very
everybody.
recent picture in Pennsylvania.
Sorry, I'm Alex's brother. I'm Dimitri. Alex,
Hey.
Carmen, I called you when I found out and everything. And Carmen's here with me. She's been asking me, and if you can tell her in Spanish, she wants to know how you met Ricardo, because she doesn't speak English, but she wants to know how you guys end up meeting. She's been curious, and if you could share that for everybody and to her in English and Spanish, I'd appreciate
I'll
it.
do it in both English and Spanish, guys.
Thanks, dude.
We went to a birthday party, invited to a birthday party on a Tuesday.
Or when there is when this you can press that.
We met there, and like I said before, both the Mets and Yankees were having good seasons, and there was a big earthquake that day in Turkey. So, we were talking about it, and sometimes not a lot of people know exactly geographically where things are, and we both did, and it kind of hit off into further conversations. Para vos, Carmen, nos encontramos en un cumpleaños que resultó ser un martes, que es un poquito raro, ¿viste? Celebrar un cumpleaños un martes para gente lo hace el fin de semana, pero lo que pasó fue, ese día había habido un terremoto en Turquía, y nos pusimos a hablar de todo un poco y de geografía, y eran intereses comunes que teníamos, que no toda la gente tiene esos intereses. Entonces, hablando de deporte, hablando de geografía, se fue armando esa relación, ¿viste? Fue una cosa que empezó de esa, y encontramos que a pesar de que había diferencia de edad, los intereses que teníamos eran intereses comunes.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. And, I'm here for you.
There goes that Cardinal.
Buenísimo, buenísimo.
So, well, guys, all those pictures, thank you, Robert, for putting that together. I could stand here for hours talking about those pictures. Each one has its own set of memories, and all good ones. All good ones. So, again,
Hello?
there's yes. Hi, Joe.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm
Good. How are
sorry
you?
about good. I'm sorry about Ricardo again. Very beautiful person. Hi, Joe. Hi, Nick. How are you? Yeah, Alex. Ricardo was very good heart, very soft-spoken person. Very good person. He will be missed. Ricardo will be missed. But we'll keep praying for you guys, Alex. We're always here for you, all of us, me, Nick, and everybody. We're all here for you, Alex. I'm sorry
Thank you, Joe.
I'm sorry again about Ricardo, Alex.
Thank you, Joe. I mean, I think everybody knows Joe. Even if you don't know Joe, you know Joe. And he got me through so much help, whether we're going to doctor's appointments or here or there. Joe was instrumental. I am gonna tell. Sorry, Nadine, but I am gonna tell kind of a funny story that just happened last week. If you can find anything funny in this situation, Nadine was trying to get a hold of me, and both my phones went to voicemail, which was unusual. So she got worried. She called our dispatcher, and our dispatcher mentioned that she was worried about my health because I had mentioned that I was having a lot of trouble breathing. So after trying to get me to get security to come and check on me, she reached out to Joe because she knows how close Joe and I are. expecting to just get my address. And when she reached out to Joe, Joe goes, "Oh, I'm here with Alex. They're putting him in an ambulance right now." So that went south very quickly. But thank goodness we were able, paramedics were able to catch everything on time, and had me on the mend real quick. Listen, guys, I have shed quite a few tears here today. My hope was not to do so because I wanted this to be something positive. But I think at the end of the day, right now, I feel a lot better when we started this.
Listen, man, cry. You were normal. I've been crying for 2 years.
Yep.
You just keep crying, makes you feel better.
And
Being
Alex,
able to,
just to say, you have to take care of yourself and you have to get healthy. It's very important. I could understand that you have to, your thoughts will always be with Ricardo, but your health is very important as well. So you have to take care of yourself, please.
well, this is what I'm gonna say to you guys. Um, my thought that I expressed it several times was what was gonna happen to me when he left us. And I'm talking about, this is because of his deterioration, especially mentally, was a thought that had crossed my mind several times. And what honestly, what did I have to live for? Was my thought process. I came home here, released from the hospital late Monday evening, came to an empty house. And again, the thought is, what do I have to look forward to? And the words of encouragement, the how you guys listen to how you guys have talked to me today, how you guys have treated me, how you guys have been here for me. There's over 70 people on this call right now. You guys, each of you has shown me that I have a lot to live for. Okay?
And we are all here for you.
I may not realize it this second, but each and every one of you has such a special place in my life. Each and every one of you has been so supportive. Each and every one of you has been such a big part of getting me through this that it makes me realize, yes, it's not going to be easy. Yes, I'm going to have my good days and my bad days, but at the same time, each of you is here, and I know I can count on you. And I know that, hey, you know what? I'm going to cry 5 minutes from now, and I'm going to laugh 7 minutes from now. And that's going to be life. And that's going to be, what the future holds. Who knows? But
Listen,
I
you
will never get through this without all of you.
You ever want to talk while we're at work, you call us down to the office. Just do me a favor. Let us know we ain't in trouble before we come down to the office.
Nah, that takes my fun away.
Nah,
and I'm sorry, but there is no way that I can let go of this call without telling this story. And I know that I'll cry before it's over. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. But what do I think, or how have I treated my employees in the past? I've always tried to be fair to everybody. Yes, people have gotten disciplined. People have gotten spoken to in harsh terms. But the idea has always been, hey, I'm not here to fire you. I'm here for you to straighten out so we don't have a problem further on. And then I have to say to myself, do my people respect me? Do my employees respect me? And at 12:30 on Sunday was when I got the call from, I'm sorry, I apologize. At 1 o'clock on Sunday was when I got the call from the doctors letting me know that Ricardo had passed. there was a certain desperation on my side that I couldn't be there, but at about 1:45, I received a bunch of pictures, and I believe that every single transporter that was on duty at that time went up to the floor I gave Ricardo a walk of honor to get him out of the room and get him to the morgue. And that picture got to my heart in a way that I can never, ever repay you. The respect that you guys showed for him was number one, unexpected. Number one, it was something that in my mind I never, never, ever saw coming. And I have no words to describe all of you who participated. I have no way to thank all of you who participated, but I couldn't have thought of a better group of people to send him off. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that.
Could I ask everyone to get something to drink? Alex would like to give a toast to the memory of Ricardo. It could be any beverage in your area.
It could even be an adult beverage.
Yes.
So I want to thank life for having given me the gift of 22 years with the most special, noble man that I could have ever hoped for. And he's gone physically, but I promise that until I take my last breath, he'll be here with me. I thank all of you for getting me through all this. And Ricardo, wherever you are, I love you, and I'll love you forever. Thank you, guys. A toast to him. Cheers.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We love you, brother.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
And we're all here if you need us.
We love you, Alex.
Thank
Love
you, guys.
Thank you.
Love you, Alex.
I'll see you all soon.
Love you, Alex. You're
Love you,
love you,
Alex.
Alex.
Love you,
One
Alex.
of a kind.
I'll see you all soon. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much for putting this together.
We love you.
Thank you.
The payroll department loves you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for all the love.
Get well, Alex.
Yes,
We'll
get
see you
well.
all soon.
We miss you.
Get better, Alex.
Thank you.
Come back
I'll see you all
soon.
soon.
Night,
Yes.
Jim.
Good night.
Love you, buddy.
We
Love
have
you, buddy.
I love you, Alex. Take it easy.
Thank you for being here, everybody.
Te quiero mucho, Ale.
Gracias. Gracias. Nos vemos. Muchas gracias.
Miss you,
Okay.
Alex. Love you, Alex.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Alex, we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Do we have tickets?
You.